Good morning, children. Welcome to day 2 of your English class. In today's class, we will be having a quick recap of your lesson of Part A, The Tattered Blanket. It was about Amma and Gopi, and it clearly showed the diminishing values of family members. Here, Gopi, who was a negligent child, was ignoring the duties towards his mother, Amma. Yet, Amma, who was a low lady, was still worried about Gopi. So, we should value our parents and keep our relationships intact with our all relatives. Okay, now coming to grammar part of our lesson. In Unit A, or the grammar which we will be dealing is about phrase. What is a phrase? A phrase is a small group of words that adds meaning to a word. Basically, phrase will not give a complete meaning because it is only a group of words. It is totally incomplete without the subject and the predicate. A phrase is not a sentence because it is not a complete idea with the subject and a predicate. In a sentence, it gives a complete meaning. It has both the subject and the predicate. Whereas in a phrase, the subject and predicate are not present. And if we look at the phrase independently, it will not give a complete meaning. So, as a group of words which will not give a complete meaning is basically a phrase. There are many types of phrases. In this part, we will be dealing about noun phrase. A noun phrase is a group of words with a noun or a pronoun as the head and other constituents as modifiers. So, that means from the definition, a noun phrase will have a noun or a pronoun as the head. That means the other words in that sentence will be only talking, or they will only be describing about the noun or the pronoun. Suppose a noun phrase sentence is written, then it will have a noun or a pronoun, and the remaining part of what is said in the sentence will only define about the noun. So, they are called the constituents or modifiers of the noun or pronoun. Yes, there is a certain order for writing the noun phrase correctly. The order is article, adjective, noun. Suppose when you are writing a noun phrase, this order you have to form so that you write the sentence correctly. Look at the example. A bald, fat, middle-aged man. In this sentence, a is an article, bald is an adjective, fat is also an adjective, middle-aged is also an adjective, whereas man is a noun. Basically, in this sentence, man is the main part, noun is the main part. Now, the other three things, the three words bald, fat, and middle age are only adjectives which are describing the noun. They are talking about the man, how he is. He is a middle aged fat man, right? So, they are only describing about the man, they are only modifiers. So, a noun is there, and the three adjectives or the other words only describe a noun. So, this order is compulsory when you are writing a noun phrase. Look at the examples that are given from your reader. The first one, I bought dash. In the words beautiful, umbrella, red. These words are jumbled. So now you have to use the order as I discussed now only and write it in the correct form to complete the sentence. What is the order? The order is article, adjective, noun. So here in the bracket, a is a article. Beautiful is a adjective. Why? Because it is telling about the umbrella. It is describing umbrella. That is why it is beautiful is a adjective. Then red. Red is also an adjective because it is telling about the color of the umbrella. Thus, we will use red first. Then lastly, what is coming? Noun. Here the word is umbrella, which is a noun. So it is a beautiful red umbrella. I bought a beautiful red umbrella. So when we use the order, article, adjective, noun, the sentence is looking complete, isn't it? Now you have to use the same order and do the remaining three sentences. The next part is about creative writing, which will be discussed in part 2 of today's class.